got some Carolina Reapers and Scorpion peppers here. We've got some ghost peppers, and we've got some Fatali peppers. Now, you don't need all these for this recipe. Depends on how hot you want it. We'll go with 4 of these ghost peppers. We'll keep the others out of the way, or put the others out of the way here. I'm going to get rid of the tops. Okay. Let's get each of these cut in half. Okay. And, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect here. Just going to scrape out the placenta and the seeds. Eventually we're going to blend this all up, but so it won't matter if you have a little bit left in there. In fact, if you want it hotter, then you're going to want to leave that placenta in there. Okay, we almost got these ready. Now, get that out of the way. What I'm going to do is put these peppers in this little container. Okay? Now, I'm going to mix 2 cups of Kentucky Bourbon. If you don't have Kentucky Bourbon, go get some. Okay, I'm going to have a little bit left. Alright, so we're going to put this bourbon in here with the peppers. And now what I've got is a 10-ounce jar of Maraschino Cherries. Okay. Alright, so I want to keep this juice, but I want to get rid of these stems. And we're going to put these cherries in this bourbon and ghost pepper mixture. So as not to bore you as I pull all these stems out, as soon as I get all the stems out and the cherries in here, we'll be right back. Alright, we've got all the cherries in here. Now I want to save this cherry juice, so I'm just going to put this lid on this guy. I'll put this back in the refrigerator here in just a few minutes. Now the last thing I'm going to do is add just a little bit of vanilla. I don't know, not even a 1/4 teaspoon, okay? Oh, too much. I would say about a 1/4 teaspoon, perhaps a little bit less. Alright, now what we're going to do is take these ghost peppers, the cherries, the bourbon, and the vanilla, and I'm going to put this, seal it up, put it in the refrigerator until next weekend. And what that'll do is that'll let these cherries absorb that vanilla and that bourbon, and everything is just going to marry up nicely. And then what we'll do in a week from now is we'll make this sauce. In 1 week, we've had these cherries and the bourbon and the peppers and the vanilla all together. And now what we want to do is get this blended up real well. Okay, you can see, boy, does it smell good. You can see we've got it, oops, almost, I did spill some. It's all blended up. Now let's finish this off. So we got our maraschino cherry juice and bourbon. We've got what we saved from that maraschino cherry, the juice from the jar. And I'm just going to bring this to a boil before we start adding the rest of these ingredients. Okay, our sauce is boiling. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of cane syrup. Now, you could just as easily use maple syrup, but make sure you use the real stuff. And now I've got 2 cups of brown sugar. We'll just bring this back to a boil, and then once it starts to boil, I'll simmer this for about 30 minutes. Okay, we actually let this go for 50 minutes instead of a half hour. Still got this beautiful red color. I'm going to take this off the burner, let it cool down, and then we'll pick things back up. We've let this sauce cool down for about 20 minutes. Just going to pour it up. Look at the color. I'm telling you, it smells awesome. Let me bring it a little closer so you could just see the color of this sauce. This pour some in this white dish. Can you see how red that sauce is? Look at that. I hope you can see that color. It's just a beautiful red color. It's about a medium to, between medium and thin on consistency. You gotta give this a try. Right away, you get the taste of the cherries and the bourbon right away. Then you get the ghost peppers. Sweetness. And the very, very last flavor you get is that little bit of vanilla we put in there. Wow, it's really great. So what do you use this sauce on? You can use this sauce on chicken wings. You can use it on pork. Salmon, I'm telling you, it'll be great on salmon. I've done cherry salmon before. It is going to be perfect on vanilla ice cream. The heat level on this depends on what you're used to. Probably a 3 or a 4. It doesn't last long, but because it is those ghost peppers, you get it back here in the back of your throat, but it doesn't last too long. Hey, thanks for watching another one of our episodes. I hope you hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. If you have any questions or comments about this recipe, leave them below.